I'm extremely excited to have my friend Griff from the Intrepid group here with me today. We're going to be talking about Paragon, Intrepid, and their various different sailing experiences. So thank you very much for coming today, Griff.
It's great to be here, Ron.
Fantastic. So we want to keep things nice and short today.
Yep.
Give everybody the most we can. So let's just fire right into it.
Right on. Let's get into it.
Grant, so I guess sort of a really good question to get us started is, what is the Intrepid group all about?
Sure. Great way to start, actually, Ron. The Intrepid group's made up of 3 parts. Number 1 is urban adventures. Urban adventures are half-day and full-day tours, of which there's 3,000 all around the world. There's some great stuff. We did a tapas tour in Barcelona when we first got there a couple of years ago. It was a wonderful way to get an introduction to Barcelona. We had a great guide, took us to different restaurants, tried different food, tried different wine. But we also had an opportunity to ask all the questions of her that we could then go and utilise ourselves. So, urban adventures, day tours and half-day tours. Intrepid, you ask most Kiwis what sort of accommodation they want, and most Kiwis will say clean, comfortable, well located. That's Intrepid. Middle range, 3-star, must-sees will all be included, but still lots of free time to get out and make your own discoveries. If people want a bit more comfort, there's the Paragon brand. And Paragon is 4-star boutique accommodation where all your sightseeing's included. So it's an immersive program where you get really immersed in the destination. It's inclusive because it's got so many things included, all your sightseeing, all your incidental tipping, arrival transfers, and at the end of the day you come back to beautiful accommodation.
So it sounds so far like with a wide range of options you can appeal to a wide range of people. But maybe you can just give us a bit of a more focused view on what a Intrepid versus a Paragon passenger might look like.
Sure, absolutely. The Intrepid clients tend to be all different ages. Our youngest clients, we have an 18 to 29 program if people want to travel with other 18 to 29 year olds. And that's a dedicated small group getting out and seeing destinations just with other younger people. But most Intrepid clients will be somewhere between 20 years of age and 90 years of age. Any group will have a really wide cross-section of ages. It's people that are usually well-travelled, but they have a bit of time to themselves as well. Yeah, so that's where we'll set it up so that they'll have a good guided tour around the place with our leaders, but they'll also have a chance to get out and make their own discoveries. So we're looking at that mid-range program. Paragon clients, by and large, are usually my sort of age. They're usually 40, 50, 60 and 70 years of age. They're usually well-travelled people, and they want to get everything they can out of a destination. Yeah? And so less free time means more sightseeing included, and that's where things are a bit different.
So this might be a challenge for you, Griff. Since Intrepid and Paragon travel everywhere, where would you like to talk about the most? What are your top sellers? What are your favorites and the ones that draw you?
Yeah, it's a fair comment, Ron. The biggest seller for the last 12 years has been Vietnam. Places that also sell well, Peru, India, Morocco is really coming up in the ranks, and also some new places that seem to be popping up. Iceland is going very well. Turkey and Egypt and Jordan are coming back into the mix again, which is great, and they've traditionally been good sellers before a lot of the problems happen. But one of the programs we introduced a couple of years ago is called Adventure Cruising. And this is a wonderful thing. We do this under the Paragon brand. It's for people that want to be on the water, but still want to have that immersive experience of a port. So our biggest seller there would be Croatia. We also do Spain, Portugal, Morocco. We do the Greek and Turkish islands. We do Iceland. We also have wonderful programs through Vietnam, Thailand and Malaysia, Indonesia. So some of that really good Asian stuff as well. These days what we're also doing with the Intrepid group, and particularly the Intrepid program, is we're not only running destination-based programs, we're also looking at themes. One of the biggest themes is food, because it's a great way to travel through a destination, is to travel through your tummy. Yeah, I just did a food trip through Greece, and we started in Athens, came down to some of the islands quite close to Athens. But it wasn't all cooking classes, it was getting out to little restaurants that you probably wouldn't go to yourself, and having a 2 or 3 hour lunch with the local people there, then getting on our bikes and riding out to a pistachio farm. You know, so the whole theme is, how does food relate to the culture and the history of these areas?
Okay.
Yeah. And most of our leaders for those trips are real enthusiasts about food and about showing people the best ways to see things. We also have families and kids as young as 5 years of age travelling with us as a family group, and that's brilliant. I mean, we've taken our kids to Borneo, Vietnam, Egypt, Nepal, and it just opened their eyes, which was terrific. We also have a cycling program, and we run cycling trips right around the world where we provide the bikes, support vehicle. A lot of our trips now, if you want to, you can also get an e-bike. So if you want to just take it easy, maybe one part of the partnership wants to ride, the other one wants to use an e-bike, we can do that. Yeah. And the other one, of course, that we run themes for is any private group that people want to. Yeah. So if people want to travel with their friends, we've just had 16 80-year-old women travelling to Morocco together. The leader said it was the best trip he's ever run because they laughed the entire time because they've known each other for 65 years.
Amazing.
Yeah, so small group might be 2 people, private group might be anything up to 20 people.
Wow.
And we can customise that for whatever people want.
So a trip becomes guaranteed on 2 people?
One
person.
One person.
Even better.
Any of our trips, Urban Adventures, Paragon and Intrepid, as soon as we get one booking, it's guaranteed.
Right. So book the flights, you're going.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, Griff, thank you so very much for taking the time today. I'm personally really fired up about what you said, and hope everyone else is as well. So get in touch and let's get you off on an adventure. Thank you.
Sounds great.
Thank you.
See you there.